Hi everyone, this is Ragu Rajaguru with Lepage. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to check out Durham Region's real estate market for 2019 April as reported by Toronto Real Estate Board. Durham Region is a micro market of TREB's report, as well as we're going to dissect into Oshawa as well as Clarington to see what has happened. So stay tuned. Okay, so here we are. So thank you so much again for joining. I've done things a little bit differently this time around. As you can see, what we're seeing on the screen here is data from January to all the way to April. We have done sales and then active listings, months of inventory, and average price. If anybody knows how important months of inventory is, or MOI as indicated on this table, it's a really important number, and that's the number that will tell you how healthy the market is. So the lower the number, the hotter the seller's market. The higher the number, basically it becomes a balanced market, and then it goes into buyer's market territory. So to start off the year, we started at 508 homes in the sales section, and then we had active listings of about 1,400, which gave us a month of inventory of 2.7, and average price was 578. Then things started picking up, things started changing a little bit, and we had an increase of 15% in sales and a decrease in month of inventory of 4%, which is great. So from 2.7 we went to 2.6, and the average price also responded by going up by 1%. In March, from February to March, we had 43% increase in sales. That's incredible. Usually March sort of like kicks off the pre-spring market, and then April carries it on. So we had 43% increase. We had 16% increase in active listings. So we had more listings, but obviously, as you can see, there was more sales to offset that number. And because we had more sales, the months of inventory came down, which means that at 2.1 months of inventory, that is an extremely well seller's market. And the average price obviously responded again by moving up to $605,000. Then this April, when we got the recent market report, I was really surprised to see that again the sales went up 28%. The active listings went up 15%, but to offset that, the sales went up 28%, and also the months of inventory came down about 10%. So we're at 1.9. That's below 2.0 mark for Durham Region. I have not seen that in a while. So things are really starting to pick up. I'm very excited to see how the next couple of months will carry forward, and we'll have to wait and see what the main numbers are. But we're sitting at about $612,000 average price for Durham Region, and also sales 1,075, so not bad at all. So let's tune in next month and see what happened. If you want the Oshawa region market, just stay put, and then we're gonna run through some numbers in Oshawa as well as in Clarington. So much for joining me for Clarington. So again, what we're looking at is a micro market of Durham Region, and we're going to see how Clarington did in terms of sales, active listings, months of inventory, and average price. As you can see, we started off January with 101. Sales gradually picked up, went up to 110, 9% increase in February, and then it also increased by 39% when pre-spring market kicked off to 153, and again a 25% increase in April. So that's last month, and we ended up selling 191 homes in Clarington. The active listings, as you can see, it came down in February from January, then it picked up again 35%, and only 7% for April from March. So that just goes to say that not a lot of listings are coming on the market. So if you live in Clarington, if you have been thinking about selling, right now is a very good time, and I will show you exactly why. So if you see the next line, which is the months of inventory, we started in January at 2.7, gradually decreased, so low inventory 2.1, and then we carried on to March with 2.1, so 0% there move, and then we're down to 1.8. So as I stated earlier, the sales are up, the active listings not so much, therefore 1.8 months of inventory. That's better than the average of Durham Region. And the prices, we started off at 551 in January, that's 551,000. I rounded it off obviously, and then 549,000 February. Went down a little bit, but statistically, no significance there. Didn't move in March either, and then we picked up 5%. So as you can see, when sales are up, active listings, which is the inventory, is down, the months of inventory goes down too. So obviously there isn't any inventory in the market to supplement the sales. Therefore the prices notched up as well, 5%. So there you go. That's the market for Clarington. If you do need any help in assessing the value for your home, I'd be more than happy to do it. Just give me a call at 416-712-2006. So thank you everyone for joining for the Oshawa market as well. As you can see, we have the same sort of graph. We started off the year in sales at 156, and we went down a little bit, insignificant change over here, but right in March the pre-spring market really kicked off and the sales went up 50%. Also April, so the last month, we had 264 homes sell in Oshawa. Yep, that's for 1 month, 264 homes. Active listings, we started off at 358, went up about 29% to 387, and then we also went up again in March 12%, and we went up in April at 515. So at the end of April, the active listings on the market, the remaining listings was about 515 homes. The months of inventory went up. So obviously the market was moving towards more of a balanced market, right? Because that's the next level after a seller's market, but not that much. I mean, really, like, it's just 0.2. This number -9 should have been +9, so my apologies. And then from February to March, it dropped like 24%. That's incredible. So we're at 1.9 now, and we finish off April at 2.0. So 2 months of inventory. Honestly, a very good seller's market. Oshawa market has been very stable compared to last year. So the home prices really haven't gotten away. They're still where they were last year. As you can see, even the average price starting in January, we had about 0% increase, and then about 2% in March, and then another 2% in April. So the average price is going up a little by little, but obviously not significantly. As you can see, we're at 2.0 months of inventory. That's a little bit lower than the Durham's average. Durham average is 1.9, and then we're at 2.0, so not bad at all. So if you're thinking of selling, make sure that you price your home right, you show it well, and it'll sell. Definitely do not price it at a price where it would avert the buyers from walking in. So make sure that you price it right, and the home will definitely sell. If you have any questions regarding pricing of your home, because Oshawa has like 22 communities, so definitely give me a call, because Oshawa is unique in the terms of the new developments that are happening in North, in a little bit in Pinecrest. So definitely when you compare those homes to anywhere in Lakeview or O'Neill, it's completely different. So if you have any questions, definitely we can run some numbers for you, and then give you an accurate number as to what your home is worth. So give us a call, whether you live in Durham Region, Clarington, Oshawa. Please do give us a call, and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you again for joining me, and have an awesome day.